In the ever-evolving landscape of entertainment, where streaming giants like Netflix chase the next viral sensation with the fervor of prospectors in a digital gold rush, Simon Cowell's latest foray into talent discovery has landed with a thud rather than a bang. Simon Cowell, The Next Act, a six-part documentary series that chronicles the music mogul's quest to unearth the successor to boyband supremacy, has been eviscerated by critics as a tired retread of his glory days, a dated, derivative endeavor as flat as his hairdo, per the Telegraph's Anita Singh. Premiering on December 10, the show promised high-stakes drama as Cowell, now pushing 70, risks his legacy on assembling the next One Direction or Westlife. Instead, reviewers decry it as the X Factor in disguise, a vanity-fueled rehash that exposes the chasm between Cowell's unyielding formula and the dynamism of modern pop. Cowell's empire, built on the bones of talent shows like Pop Idol, The X Factor, and the Global Got Talent franchise, once seemed invincible. From 2004 to 2018, The X Factor minted stars, Little Mix's sassy harmonies, Susan Boyle's operatic revelation, One Direction's boyish charm, that dominated charts and cultural conversations. Westlife's ballads, Leona Lewis's powerhouse vocals. These were alchemy, turning audition room nerves into platinum records. Cowell's on-screen persona, the arched eyebrow, the lacerating one-liner, "That's a no from me," became a brand, blending Simon Says authority with a gambler's thrill. Off-camera, his psycho empire amassed billions, a testament to his Midas touch in an industry where most bets bust. Yet, as the series unfolds, the next act reveals cracks in that facade. Cowell, flanked by wife Lauren Silverman, married in 2013, and industry heavyweights like Savan Kotecha, co-writer for Ariana Grande and The Weeknd, Camille, Pooh Bear, Pete Waterman and Robert Stevenson, embarks on a nationwide casting call for young vocalists. The Netflix synopsis teases existential stakes. Will these young singers prove he's still got the Midas touch? What follows is a parade of auditions, boot camps, and elimination rounds, familiar beats stripped of the live audience pomp but retaining the scripted tension. Sob stories abound. One contestant toils at Nando's, cueing eye rolls from viewers wearied by the trope. Face photograph cutouts decide fates, a visual gimmick straight from X Factor's playbook. Absent are Lewis Walsh's deadlocks or dramatic pauses, but the essence persists. Cowell as puppeteer weaving dreams from desperation. Critics, having binged the rollout, unleashed a barrage that resonates like a chorus of boos from a talent show crowd. Metro's John O'Brien laments the disconnect. 4 years post-X Factor's merciful end, pop has surged forward. K-pop's global choreography, TikTok virality, indie collectives like Boy Genius, while Cowell clings to bog-standard TV talent show relics. No one seems to have told Simon Cowell, O'Brien quips, highlighting how the format's creakiness undermines even its glossy production. The Guardian's Stuart Heritage dubs it, the billionth take on his one idea, a bait-and-switch from slice-of-life family vignettes to audition drudgery. Heritage dissects the illusion. Cowell bickers with Lauren one moment, then pivots to boyband boot camp, recycling X Factor mechanics without innovation. "I cannot overstate this enough," he insists, evoking the whiny ballads and engineered pathos that once charmed but now grate. Grazia's Nikki Peach invokes temporal displacement. The toxic 2010s called, they want Simon Cowell back. She unpacks the subtext, a septuagenarian's bid to affirm relevance to himself and son Eric, 11, labeling it a vanity project as much about Cowell's ego as emerging talent. The Review Geek's Greg Wheeler echoes this, calling it a dated vanity project dressed up as a revival. Executive produced by Cowell, the docu-series hammers his successes while eliding controversies. Allegations of exploitative contracts from alumni like One Direction's Zayn Malik, or Rebecca Ferguson's claims of psychological manipulation. The documentary side, with archival clips of past triumphs, feels like hagiography, sidestepping the format's ethical minefields, underage pressure, mental health fallout, for self-congratulation. The Times' Carol Midgley concedes Cowell's intrigue, admitting fondness for the man behind the Botox and cryogenic fantasies he once mulled post-mortem freezing. Yet she finds the auditions boring, a fast-forward fodder of whiny songs from aspiring heartthrobs. The faux jeopardy, Cowell's frets over low applications, this is a disaster, or career-ending failure, reeks of X Factor artifice, a spoon-fed peril that once hooked viewers but now exposes the emperor's threadbare wardrobe. Midgley notes K-pop's eclipse of Western boybands, a genre shift Cowell's traditionalism ignores. BTS's fan armies and social media savvy render his assembly line approach quaintly obsolete. This critical pummeling isn't mere snark, It probes deeper anxieties about legacy in a fragmented media age. Cowell's model thrived on broadcast linearity, water-cooler moments, seasonal hype, but streaming demands bite-sized disruption. TikTok teens like Olivia Rodrigo bypass gatekeepers. AI tools democratize production. The next act arrives amid Cowell's personal pivots. His 2020 e-bike accident, sobriety journey, and fatherhood, which humanize him in fleeting glimpses. Jet ski spins with Eric evoke vulnerability. Lauren's presence adds domestic texture, a counterpoint to his workaholic mythos. Yet these threads fray under the weight of repetition, the show less a reinvention than a nostalgic echo. Ultimately, the next act stands as a mirror to Cowell's crossroads. A titan grappling with twilight, his one idea, a comfort blanket against obsolescence. Critics savaging, flat hairdo jabs, toxicity calls, masks reluctant admiration for his chutzpah. Will it birth a hit? Unlikely given the format's fatigue. But in exposing Cowell's hunger for validation, it humanizes the mogul, reminding us that even architects of stardom chase their own applause. As Netflix's algorithm churns onward, Cowell's next act may lie not in boy bands, but in embracing the chaos he once tamed, a reinvention as radical as his first.